What's up, guys? Coming back at you with another video on some of the new toys I bought. What we have here today is the wife's new 2021 C-Force 600 by CFMoto. This is a brand spanking new quad. Even though it's 2021, we bought it, well, a few months ago. It started snowing on us, so basically it went into the garage. The wife didn't want to ride it just yet. She wants to wait till it gets warmer out, so it sat in the garage. So it is brand spanking new. I think it's got maybe 10 minutes on it. So what we did was we went up to the local dealerships and walked in. I saw this thing sitting on the floor and I was like, wow, that's pretty freaking neat because they're so big, you know. Haven't heard too much about the CFMotos. I have seen a lot of their UTV quads and they seem pretty decent. Basically, I think what it is just a Chinese quad. Kind of cheaper, but you know, still look pretty good. I mean, when you start putting them head to head with all the other ones and the price they are, it's a good deal to me because this thing is pretty built. I mean, look at it. Pretty tough. How many other quads do you have? I mean, all the protection. You got a winch, you got some badass lights. It's really beefy. Rack space, I don't know if I like the rack space, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up buying one of them cool boxes on the back. They go up here. And so we can just store stuff. I mean, because basically there's, what are you gonna put back here? It does have storage back here for a sandwich. Maybe you might be able to fit a 6-pack of beer pop in here. You have another storage space up in this area right here that you could put some sunglasses, maybe some fruit snacks. Not much storage, but it is a quad. So I say we're gonna go ahead and get the big, huge part back here. You have these steel bars back here that protect the whole back end of the quad, which is really nice. Receiver hitch connector. This is an automatic. Down here you have all your gears just like your Polaris basically. It does have your connectors for your phone if you want to recharge those. Those are very nice. You want to run a spotlight, you got the connection for that. I saw the Woodland camo and I was like, man, that's freaking cool. So we went ahead and went with that. I have 2 kids, good sized kids. So when you're talking about the back seat section here, we figured we wanted to have enough room for a driver and of course the kid. We have the Razor 4-seater. When we go up into the mountains, we go and roll with that, but you know, the wife always gets to sit there and then the kids and then I drive usually. So I figured this would be a good way for the wife and one of the kids, probably the youngest, to be able to get out of the Razor and jump in on a quad and do their own thing, you know, so just make it a little bit funner. So we went ahead and bought this. It's got these nice burnt busters here. Those are pretty nice. Like I said, it comes with the winch and remote, all that stuff. Haven't tried out the winch yet, but I mean, four-wheel drive quad, it's always fun to have a winch so you can get stuck and do all the stupid stuff you want and be able to get pulled out. Tires are pretty good. I would like to, if she will allow me to, I would like to put even more of a lift on this because I've seen them. You can buy a lift kit for them and you can run a bigger tire, a more meatier tire. So what I'm thinking is we'll probably lift it. If she allows me to, we'll lift it and I'll put some newer, bigger tires on it. The rims on these things are really nice. Coming stock. This whole machine stock. I haven't done anything to it, so this is the way it came. So basically the ride space up here is just awesome. I mean, I'll get on it real quick. Just and then just hang off. It's awesome. Plenty of room. You got plenty of room for the driver up here. You go up here, you got your 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. That's how you switch it in to your 4-wheel drive mode. Here's your winch control here, in and out. And basically you got your key here. Flip it on, full digital gauge, which is really cool. I've got 13 miles on it. Okay, so here's your four-wheel drive telling you you're locked in or in two-wheel drive. You got a temperature sensor or a temperature gauge right here. Tells you your park, drive, reverse, all that stuff here. RPM, speedometer. It's not the fastest quad in the world, but it runs pretty good. I mean, it's a four-wheel drive. You didn't buy a four-wheel drive to go and drag race. So up here, you got your typical switches. You know, your daylight running lights, off switch, highs, lows. And what's cool about this is they switched over. I haven't seen this yet, but you turn on the key, then you flip this from the off position. This is your neutral position. You hear the fuel pump kick on. Here's your start button right here. Normally they have your little down here. This is your start button. So you hit it, turn her on. They got a nice loud thump to them from the stock factory. I like that. Here's your daylight running lights. See how they have the cool white lights up here. And you got your nice bright LED headlights, which is really nice. Go around back, which I really like. Kind of like all the new cars, how they have that cool LED light, tubular bullshit going on. That's what this has got on here. These lights up here are actually your reverse lights. So when you hit reverse, these are LEDs, bright LEDs, and it shines all the way back. I'd do it, but only got me. So there's that. Come up with your headlights on. Turns off these ones, turns on those ones. There's your bright. So you got a little button up here. I was wondering what it was when I first got it. I was like, what the hell is that? Basically what it is when you put this thing into reverse, they have kind of a governor on it. When you're reversing, it kind of stops you from going fast backwards. Pull this in when you're in reverse and it'll eliminate that so you can back up fast. So they do have a lot of parts. Even though this just came out, they have a lot of parts for them. It's your exhaust. Rear diff. It's got a drive line that runs from there to the front, which is pretty cool. I'll give her a couple revs now that she's warmed up. She sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and shut that down so you can hear me. Anyway, they have an aftermarket exhaust for this. It really gives it some bark, but on a full drive quad, I'm thinking in the future, you know, maybe if we want to sell it, I'm sure a hunter would want this because it's just a perfect quad for a hunter, with camouflage and, you know, the beefiness of it. So I figured we'd leave the loud exhaust off of it, but I might do that lift kit and stuff just cause. And then throw the box on there. In order to get to the battery, there's a thing down here. You reach down and pull it, and this thing will pop off. So basically when we got it, I was like, dude, this thing's just perfect. It's got plenty of room for, I mean, I could fit me on the seat back here and have my wife drive or vice versa. So I have plenty of room. I mean, it's really a beautiful quad. And for what I gave for it, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the price. I wouldn't have bought it if I wasn't. I don't buy a lot of brand new stuff, but this one just caught my eye and I had to have it. They do have a bunch of different colors for them. I think there's like a cool tangerine burnt orange. There is a cool bright blue metallic color that they came in. But this camo, I mean, you pay a couple $100 more for the camo. But I mean, you can't go wrong with camo. It's just freaking awesome. So we went ahead and went with that. I can't think of anything else I want to show you guys on this quad. I know we will be putting out more footage on this once we get into the mountains, because if you know where I live, this ain't exactly a good place to film a video unless you want to watch me chase cows. I might be good. I'd run over a cow with it. But we'll wait till we get up into the mountains, and I'm gonna do a riding experience. You know, I'll have the wife ride it around and do stuff. We'll put some GoPros on it and stuff, and give you what we think about the quad, you know. So far so good. As long as she's happy with it, I'm happy with it. So, because basically I probably won't be able to ride it every once in a while. Maybe she'll let me ride it, but she's gonna be riding it all the time. She's happy with it, so that's all I need. So anyway, just wanted to share the new toy, one of the new toys, and I don't know, hit me up in the comments, let me know what you think. If you got one, let me know your experiences, if you like them, if they're worth the shit, the problems you have. I'm always cool with comments. I like to answer and talk to you guys, so hit me up, let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned for the next video on it. We'll go ahead and do some playing around on it, let you know what's going on there, how much we like it, and we'll go from there. Anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.